Hey everybody, my name is Crystal and welcome to my channel. This video is part of a collaboration hosted by Corey over at Desert DIY. In this challenge, we are to take an ugly duckling, transform it, and with a twist, we are going to donate it because this time of year is truly the season for giving. So here is my ugly duckling. It's a solid oak little table. It has lots of artwork on it. I even found some gum up underneath of it as well. There were some pretty deep gouges and holes on the surface, so I used some wood Bondo to fill as much of those as I could, just so when I sanded, they were smoothed out and they weren't as noticeable. And then I cleaned it really well. I just used a water and vinegar mixture on this piece. Then I used my orbital sander and an 80 grit sandpaper and sanded the surfaces of the table. I just sanded right over the artwork, which actually I think it was just electrical tape. Somebody had put on there in like an S pattern somehow. And then I cleaned it again with my water and vinegar mixture. I have this stain I mixed up a while ago that I'm going to use. And it's two different colors of verathane. Hopefully there's enough to cover the whole thing because I don't want to mix any more if I don't have to. I don't want to use this up because after a while it sits and it gets ruined, and I try not to waste things if that's possible. So this is kind of helping tone down that yellow orangey color that is pretty typical of this type of wood. I'm pretty sure it's oak. Very heavy, very solid, sturdy table. I'm just using an old t-shirt to apply the stain. T-shirt rag I cut up. So already it looks better, I think. Alright, I'm just going to continue on with this. I don't really think I need to bore you with all this staining I have to do. But I think you get the idea. I'm just going to go ahead and stain the whole piece. Alright, we'll be back. There's just a couple of spots on here that I just want to blend a little bit better. So I'm just taking this is a paint couture color called Peace, and I am just going to do a little bit of dry brushing and whitewashing. Well, this is not white, this is more of like a grayish color. So a grayish washing. I'm taking my spray bottle mister, spraying it on, and I'm just going to lightly brush my paint on. And that's just covering up a couple of the little areas that just didn't really want to take the stain. Sometimes it's a little bit like discolored, or like right here, there must be like an oil seepage or something right there. But I'm just going to take my paint. I'm going to go a little bit thicker right there. And hopefully that doesn't want to come through as much with the paint over top of it. You can do paint washes in any color, and you can use any kind of paint. It doesn't matter whether it's latex paint, chalk paint, mineral paint, acrylic paint. It's all the same. They all work the same. If you want to use just a rag, you can use a rag as well instead of a paintbrush. You can also pre-mix your paint and water. Paint washing is really easy, and there's a lot of different ways to do it. I've done probably every way there is to paint wash, and yeah, it works any way you do it. All right, so that's much better. All those little areas are blended better. I had some spots where my wood filler was exposed because the Bondo does not take the stain the same color right there. I can still see it just a tiny bit, but it's much less noticeable now that I have the paint wash over top of it. All right, there's that. I'm going to seal it. I'm probably going to use hemp oil to seal it. I'll show you how I do that next. I'm using Fusion Mineral Paint hemp oil brand. And hemp oil is so easy to use. I'm just squirting some on there, and I'm using one of my t-shirt rags. I'm wiping it on, and then once everything is wiped on, you wait approximately 30 minutes, and then you can wipe off any excess. And then you need to wait about 2 hours before you apply another coat, and then repeat. Wait 30 minutes and wipe off your excess. Hemp oil seals in the pores versus just on top of the surface. It takes about 30 days for hemp oil to cure completely. I'd like to thank Corey so much for hosting this challenge. This was just something that really was just a wonderful thing to do. I was able to donate my table to Keeping Hope Alive Virginia. They are sponsoring 5 poverty-stricken families with a child who is battling cancer this year. This table will be donated to one of those families. I will put the link below of this organization's Facebook page. So if you feel like you would like to donate to them, you are able to do so. I will also put a link below to a sweet friend of mine who has been battling a multitude of medical issues for some time now, and she is extremely hardworking single mom with 2 boys. If you feel like you'd like to donate to that GoFundMe page as well, that would be just very wonderful. And thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you check out the playlist and all of the amazing creations of other YouTube content creators that are joining this challenge. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas and holiday season. Bye.